Hey guys, Parker here, and welcome back to another video, and today is something that I, believe it or not, have not done on this channel yet, which is bad piggies. I don't know how, I don't know why. You'd think in like the 300 videos I've posted, especially with like a significant chunk of them being Angry Birds related, I'd have done at least something on this game, but no, apparently not. Apparently this is my first time ever making a video on it. So if you don't know how this game works, but I'll explain it. Basically, the roles are reversed of like a typical Angry Birds game. So this time you play as the pigs, but you're not really like after a specific goal, like, I don't know, eggs. More so you're just like trying to build contraptions in order to be able to finish levels. And yeah, there's actually a lot more content than you would think, especially that right there, which is like kind of like loot boxes for different like cosmetics. I don't know how much I agree with that, but in either case, this is what the first level looks like, and of course I failed it. I think it would unironically work better if I just used a pig, but I don't know. Nope, never mind. So yeah, let's try just a pig. Surely this will work. So yeah, you're gonna notice this, like the star boxes, and those are like one of the main objectives is to collect star boxes and do other like in-level challenges to get the stars for that level. Most of them, and what makes this unique from other Angry Birds games is that most of them, there's different like ways to get the stars, and by that I mean like you can see I got 2 stars on this level. But if I get, and you can also get experience and level up. But if you get the 4 seconds goal on another level, or another playthrough, it counts towards that. And this is something I'll explain in like a comment. But if you get the 4 seconds, it counts towards the star progress. So you can get 3 stars without ever needing to attempt it in one go. And there's an ad right here, so I'm going to stop at and go to the next clip. So I decided that the best thing to do would be change of pace, because I was really getting tired of trying to do that level. I say as it took me like 2 minutes. But anyway, I figured I'd show you one of the other chapters. This one is called Flight in the Night. And this one and the chapter that comes directly after this one, I forget what it's called. I think it's just called Trick or Treat. Very creative name. But those two are unique in that instead of just the pig that's trying to go to the finish line, it's another object as well. So in this case, it's one of the bird's eggs. And in the last chapter's case, it is like a small pumpkin filled with candy that people usually use for trick-or-treating. Why am I fumbling words so much? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit about like what's coming up. So, school is starting in about a week and a half, which is unfortunate. I can't really do anything about that as much as I would like to, but that shouldn't be affecting my ability to make content as much as it might have in... Oh, and of course there's an ad. I'm just gonna let this one play out, because at least I can skip it after a few seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna be going back to school on the 28th, which, you know, is unfortunate. It does mean that content might have to be a little bit less effort, but you know, there's still going to be content. And the good news is that to offset that, my giant PC build will more than likely be getting here by like a week or 2 into the school year, which is really nice because, you know, I like being able to make content in case you haven't noticed, and I think I went about this completely wrong. Yeah, there's some more stuff up there. But yeah, I really like making content, and I'm just glad that I don't have to completely stop because of like the school year starting. I've heard that that junior year, because I'm going into my junior year, I've heard that year is the hardest, but I don't know how reliable that is. I've heard it's the hardest mostly because of just like college admissions and stuff like that. But yeah, so this chapter is, I would say, probably one of my... It's somewhere in the middle for me. I don't really know what I'm saying. My throat kind of hurts. Oh, and you can also get pig coins, whatever those are. So yeah, but there is one more thing I wanted to show. So the last thing I want to show off is the very last sandbox, Field of Dreams. Now, normally this would cost $2.99, but thankfully, because I've already bought it in the past, I can just restore my purchases, and I'll also get a free gold crate, which is actually like quite a bit of stuff. So, oh, yep, a couple legendary parts and a couple of whatever those are, I forget. But yeah, this is like the sandbox of all sandboxes. This is basically, and as you can see, there's a ton of pretty much every single different item in the game. So I'm just gonna go with a classic. Oh, and you can also, like, the unlockable parts give you XP, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with the classic helicopter thingy. I really do not know, but yeah, two of the strongest engines. I think those are called V8s. Car nerds, if I'm incorrect, please yell at me in the comments. I deserve it. But yeah, we'll put some like propellers on, and then wheels on the bottom, not in the middle. Blah. So yeah, so there is something else I wanted to talk about, which is about like a week from when this video goes up, I will be doing something with my chorus group from last year, because... Can you shut up, train? Anyway, I got a text about, I want to say a week ago, that was basically like, hey, can you... That was directed towards the people in my course last year. That was basically like, hey, can you do this for... I don't know what it is, I assume it's like freshman orientation or something. And I just realized my voice sounds like weirdly high. Maybe I'm just not used to talking for this long about this much. But anyway, so it's something for, I assume, freshman orientation. I don't actually know what it is. Unfortunately for me, it is very, very early in the morning, like literally 7:30 a.m. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, there's one Starbucks there. As you can see, there's 40 total, which is the highest it gets, except for one of the other ones, I think. But yeah, anyways, that is about all I have to talk about, so I think I'm just gonna, after I get the Starbucks, I'm gonna go ahead and move the video to an outro. Alright, so it's actually a few days later. I did a ton, as you could probably see. I did not do this all myself. There was this one channel that was a huge help. I'll put a link to it down in the description. But overall, I had a ton of fun doing this, and honestly, I'd be willing to do it like as a series from the beginning on my computer. So yeah, that's everything. If you like the video, I guess, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!